President Trump set to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin. They will be at a summit this July in Finland.
It's scheduled for just days after a NATO summit in Brussels, but some U.S. allies say they're nervous about the meeting. Natasha Chen explains.
Thursday morning, half an hour before the White House announced President Donald Trump would meet Russian President Vladimir Putin on July 16th in Helsinki, Trump tweeted, "Russia continues to say they had nothing to do with meddling in our election." U.S. intelligence agencies concluded in a January 2017 report that Russia tried to influence the presidential election in Trump's favor, and the president's critics accuse him of trying to curry favor with Putin. So the upcoming meeting will be under intense scrutiny. But National Security Advisor John Bolton, who met with Putin on Wednesday in Moscow, says Trump will probably raise the election meddling issue with the Russian leader. He also dismissed the idea that Trump had a relationship with the Kremlin during the campaign.
I think a lot of people have said or implied over time that a meeting between President Trump and President Putin would somehow prove some nexus between the Trump campaign and the Kremlin, which is complete nonsense.
Secretary of State Mike Pompeo says Trump agrees Russians can't interfere in the midterm elections. Trump's sit-down in Finland will come just days after a planned NATO meeting in Brussels. Among the summit topics, Trump and Putin will likely discuss the president's recent calls for Russia to rejoin the G7 alliance.
The president deeply believes that having Russia be part of these important geostrategic conversations is inevitable.
In Washington, I'm Natasha Chen reporting.